Hey everybody, it's Kathy with Plan Happy with Me. If this is your first visit here, welcome. Today I'm working in my dashboard planner, which I use for all about the house. This is a Disney planner, not necessarily because it's a Disney planner, but because I'm going to be using Disney themes throughout the year in this planner. And today we are working with Aurora, also known as Sleeping Beauty. The stickers I'm using are from a printable from the Planner Shack on Etsy. It's from the Fairy Tale bundle. I absolutely love those stickers. And if you look at some of my other dashboard layouts, you will see the beginning of what I have already started. Here, I'll do a little sneak peek. That was my monthly for February. So not much Aurora on that side, but oh well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This kit does pretty much everything for me. So I have very little thinking to have to do here. I'm going to put the boxes on here. I think I'm going to go with the lighter ones. Oh, got that one in the wrong place. Like this kind of thing. I'm going to separate this. I was cutting all the loops out and I got to thinking, it's white paper on a white background. Why are you working so hard? So I'm just going to go ahead and separate these. Hopefully on the back of the straight edge on the back of the one of the loops, so that I can and that'll just be how it'll get cut. If I don't like it before I actually take the sticker off, I will go ahead and make the scallops. Okay, and then one of these goes up here. I like the scallops going up, and then I just put the year over there. This is an outdated planner, so I have already redated it. So yeah, and then this piece here fills this corner. So that's our Sleeping Beauty. And then this, they had this as part of the kit, which I don't really get the rose thing, but it's a princess, so we're going to go with the roses. It's really hard to tell that it's on glitter, but it's supposed to look like it's glitter. I added the quote. I'm going to put that down here. May have to trim it just a bit, but I think it'll still fit. And then this is going to go like that or like this. Let's go up. I am going to have to hide Mickey's ears because they're going to show regardless of what I choose to do. So let's just take care of that right now. Okay, and then one of the things, if I was to complain about anything in this kit, is there aren't any little deco in this kit. If you look back at my Woodland Winter, there's some little woodland characters that I cut out hand pre-cut, and I scattered them all over on this side, and I'm really struggling with dots on this side, check it off dots, but I think I'm gonna have to do this whole thing. But because I'm using glossy paper, which I really like because these colors are so vivid and so bold, I think I'm a little bit nervous to add plain dots, plain paper dots like from Mojo. But I may go ahead and try and see if I can find some that match, and that way I'll have my working dots. Now what I did with Elsa is I used foil, glitter foil, hollow foil, some kind of foil, and I as my dots, and I sprinkled it in a few other places. So I might go to that also for today. I'm not sure, but I just don't want all of my princesses to be foiled up. But I do not mind that white. You can't even tell that there's white up there. So that's going to save me a lot of cutting time. And then we're going to add the 2023, which I think, no, it's not Cricut. Now this was already redated before long ago. And so I'm glad I redated, but I'm apprehensive because there's some of the kit that I would like to use for the redating purposes, but on this week here we're not going to be able to use them because I would have to lift these days of the week off and all of that. So yeah, and by the way, that was 2 box stickers that I put together in Photoshop to create that sticker. This sticker is a square box sticker that I elongated so that it would fit in this spot. This is not a dashboard kit when you get it. It is a Happy Planner and an Erin Condren. There's a lot of stuff in this kit from this designer. Some of it is really dated and outdated now because it's dated for a whole nother year, which is kind of sad because we can't use that. Uh-oh. My February is too low. I don't think I can get that up, but let's see, because that's a clear sticker. Clear stickers are much more forgiving, even if they've been on a while. Okay, that has white out on it, but that's okay. I am not into color on my planner. I want to control that 100%. So even though it said February, it was like a rainbow thing, so that had to go. And I still have it on Cricut. And I don't know if I can lift it again, but we're going to try. I just can't handle Cricut. And if it doesn't want to stay, then we'll just add a little bit of glue on it, and that should solve the problem. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, now, okay, so let's talk about the boxes. Now, these boxes really don't have to go on here because truly what is printed there is probably what I would use it for. I really struggle with dashboard because it doesn't really, I don't know, I guess I'm just fussy and I want it to be what I wanted to say on the bottom: to buy, to do, and to contact. And honestly, that says calls and emails. That said to buy. I don't remember what that one said. So literally, I'm covering it up and putting the same thing back on it. Don't ask me why. In some of the spreads, I won't be doing that. There'll be more artsy, crafty kind of things. But when I have kits for them, then I'm going to use it probably more like this. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use my pen. Almost dropped a Lego. Okay, this is going to say, we'll go up here and we'll go ahead with to buy here. And this is where I struggle with this because I may not write anything over here. I might not have anything to buy or people to contact. But I am just saying, you're enjoying using that side. Just decorate this side. And if you end up not using it, that's just life. To buy and to do. Okay. All right. So now I got that on there. And we're going to put this one on here. And this is a clear sticker, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to trim, I think, a little bit off each end because I think it's a little bit long. And we have plenty of extra on the ends to go ahead and remove a little bit. Let's get it in here somewhat straight. Okay, that works. Just barely, but it works. Okay, and then now it should fit just fine. And I really want the quote to be at the bottom or in the middle. And then I want this kind of to be up here, but that means this is going to have to come up. So I think what I'm going to do is, for some reason, I have a dark line on here. So I'm going to take, it's kind of hard to cut that fine of a line off on the trimmer. And again, since it's white on white, as long as I remove it, it shouldn't be too bad if I'm not totally straight. And so that's kind of where I'm going at here. We're going to take off that dark line. And then, yeah. And then I think what I'm going to do is kind of measure this because I kind of want that to go on the top of the quote. You know what? We could do that right now. And that way we could just trim off the edges. And we know then where it's all going to go. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and, oops, that's a little bit low. So I want it really close to the quote. I don't want a great big space in between, but I don't want it to be right on top of it either. Now, is that straight? It looks crooked to me, but honestly, you don't know if the pink is crooked, if the quote is crooked, or if I actually have it on there crooked. Okay, I see part of my problem, so I'm going to fix it. And that is, I still have a little bit of white down here and no white over there. And that is going to give the appearance of a crooked sticker. So we're going to trim this off. Hopefully not beat this sticker up too much. I should have trimmed it on my trimmer, but it's just really hard to get that small of a piece off on the trimmer. So I'm filming really early for February. And part of that is because I'm going to be gone quite a bit in January. So I'm trying to get a little bit ahead here. So let's see now. Yeah, see, that's crooked on there now. Yeah, that's crooked on there now. Okay, that's going to beg me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to try one more thing. And that gap is just probably going to have to be that gap. We're going to put this right directly on the page. And we're going to put it even with the top. Okay. And then I'm just going to gently slide this underneath. And hopefully I can get it somewhat the way I want it. I should have put these together in Photoshop, which I so totally could have done. But originally I wasn't going to put that scallop on there until I started looking at it. I was like, yeah, I probably need to put a scallop on there because it's not going to be big enough to fill in that whole box. And as it is not going to be big enough. Okay, come on. Now, one of the things that I did in the monthly was I added some flowers to the page. And I'm thinking we might add some flowers to the page. Yeah, this is, you're not hardly even going to see this sticker because it is clear, and probably should go up a little bit higher. I'm just putting the words on the line, so you can't hardly even see that glitter. And now what I'm going to do is put this on the line, and that should be pretty darn square. Okay, we're going to have to go up to that line, and we're going to go to this line right here. Okay, and yeah, see, I cut the pink really bad. That's what you get for not cutting it on the trimmer, Kathy. I'm just gonna have to live with it now. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this little extra piece off so it's lined up. And what I'm wondering is if we need some flowers, because that's, I think, what I was going to do in the corners. Now, I have this Mickey up here. Right now, he's not bugging me, but once all is said and done, it's very likely that I will white him out because Mickey doesn't go on a Sleeping Beauty page. Okay, so when I say I wanted to add some flowers, I've got this one here that's already kind of cut. And if I was to cut it and make it quarter, then I can stick it in the corners of the day and add a little bit more to this side and not really add a whole lot of stickers. I really want to focus on the pink over here, not so much the red. Although when I added the couple to the monthly page, that seemed to, the red didn't seem to be a problem. So this is a smaller sticker, so we might just use it as a half. And we put it here, and maybe here. Okay. I need something else here, so I'm going to put a corner here. And, you know, maybe we'll just put, I think this one is too big. Let's see. This one's mostly pink. What if we were to do this? Or I could cut it, but we leave it like that. And that way I get a little bit of flower on this side and I can finish off that side. Okay, so let's lift this back up. Oh, no, we're not lifting that up. That's not coming up. We're going to have to cut it. Okay, I was hoping to separate it a bit more, but it won't come up. So we are going to just cut this apart. Normally I would do this on my trimmer, but not having, yeah, see, I should have done it on the trimmer, but I'm going to clean it up on the trimmer, I'll tell ya. Okay, alrighty, we'll just slide it down and that'll clean that right up. Okay, now, and there we go. And that adds a little bit of flower to this side and a little bit of flower to this side. I wonder if one of these red flowers would hide Mickey. Let's see. Let's just see. I rolled it back here a little bit, so I'm trying to fix that. Yeah, I guess if I was, yeah, I don't like it, but I don't know if I can lift it now. Okay, that one lifted, no problem. Okay, so I think we're gonna leave it like that. I don't like this down here. It's kind of exposed. Can I put a flower down there? Let's see. What if I put this one? Oh, you know what? Let's get a, this is a Live Love Posh sticker, I think. Or it's a Kell of a Plan sticker. Let's put a piece of wax paper here. I prefer my guides over the wax paper so I can really see through. The flower is so different. I'm kind of afraid to put that on there, but I might. And then just go ahead and put that on there. I don't, yeah, it's not quite the color I want, but it is definitely a keeper because it fills in that open space that I don't like. Okay, so the only other thing I need is the dots. So let me see what my Mojo book has. Let's see if we have a pink that is close. Let's see. Oh, that pink might work, huh? Okay, so let's find the pink book. Okay, let's find the pink book. Oh, look at that. I think that'll work just fine. And I'm just going to put 2 dots on every day. If I need, something comes up and more things I need to do on those days, I can always add more dots. I just don't want to waste them. I don't really like the checkoffs. It's not that I don't like them. I don't know. I just like the dots better. And this is my daughter's birthday, so I want to make sure I got something going on that night. Why am I having a hard time getting these to lift? There we go. Oh, that took the paper behind it. Okay, there we go. And I just skip a space in between because I do write big, and I think it looks a little neater. And I can always add if I have to. And so this is just my finishing touch here. I know a lot of people use the dashboard for social media. I do not. I've seen where, who is it, Lori? Lori that uses it? Lori Dean Plans that uses dashboard for her wellness and fitness, which is somebody I hadn't seen use that for. But almost all of the YouTubers I watch use dashboard for social media. I don't. I have a conglomerate of things. I use a note paper, a teacher planner, a teacher checkoff list. So I have a lot of things. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm happy with those pink dots. They fit really nicely in there. And I think those little flowers added just the right touch, a little bit more. I do wish I had something up here to hide that Mickey. And I think the problem that I have is everything that I'd want to put up there is too close to this. And so therefore it doesn't look right. See, this flower is going like this. So I can't like tweak it. It would look funny. And this flower is more directional. I can go more ways with it. And I would prefer the pink. I guess we'll white it out and see what we get. It's not that I hate the Mickey. I think he's kind of cute, actually. has nothing to do with Sleeping Beauty. And so my concern is that it's so close to this one. I'm going to get my tweezers here and just set it there. What if I cut it and take that top piece off? And that would get it up a little bit higher. Okay, so let's do that. Take this off. Put this here. Well, it's on now. And then I think I'm going to put this piece right next to it just to make it look a little bit fuller. Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. And I would be nice if I let you see it, right? I'm not used to the classic size in making videos. I've been using big for over a year, and I have to kind of push the big away from me so you guys can see everything. But in the classic, I have to keep it a little bit closer. Anyways, I'll get it worked out. You guys will have great seats. And if you like this video, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe. And or leave me an emoji or a comment so I can comment back and we can become friends. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.